Are you sure that you're ready for math test? If not, listen and watch this video carefully. If you don't get function, kill it. If you don't get geometry, kill it. If you don't understand complex number, kill it. But hopefully, for midpoint, you will survive. Hello, student! Today, we'll learn about how to find the midpoint of a line segment. Before we get started, let's talk about keywords that you must know first. Line segment. Line segment is not a line, but line segment is a line which includes ending points. To illustrate, look, these are point A and B. If we connect these 2 points with a line, start with A as a certain starting point and B as a certain finish point, it becomes a line segment. Therefore, that means a line doesn't have any point. It goes on and on, whereas a line segment does. And next, coordinate. Mathematically, it's a number that identifies a position relative to an axis. Let's say it's a point on a graph. According to the previous illustration, point A and B are both coordinates. Okay, shall we start the lesson? Take a look with these two coordinates, A 0, 0, which is the origin, and B 0, 4, and draw a line segment. So now, do you know what is the midpoint of this? Obviously, it's here, 0, 2. Why? Well, because from 0, 0 to 0, 2, it takes 2 spaces, and from 0, 4 to 0, 2, it also takes 2 spaces. Now, what if it is not in the fully horizontal or vertical? Given that A -2, -2, and B 3, 4, what is the midpoint between these? First, you could think as it is from a line that going across and a line up here. The middle of a cross line is here, between 0 and 1 is 0.5. For another line, how far do you have to go up for halfway is 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces, so it's at 1. Next step, you draw a line there, meets the line there, and where they intersect is the midpoint, and let's say it's coordinate 0.5 and 1.
Nonetheless, without drawing, generally given two coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2. What you can do to find the midpoint is adding x1 and x2 and divided by 2, and do the same thing with y. It is y1 plus y2 and divided by 2. So let me give you an example. Find the midpoint of the line segment with n coordinate of point A -2, 3 and point B 3, -3. I will give you 10 seconds to do this. Feel free to pause the video if you want more time. Now, let's check the answer. We insert the number in this formula, and we get -2 added by 3 and divided by 2, and -3 at 3 divided by 2, so we get 1/2 and 0, which is a midpoint of these two coordinates. Okay, this one is a bit harder, so I will give you more time. The coordinate -1, -2 is the midpoint of the line AB. The coordinate of A are -4, 2. Find the coordinate of B. Now, let's check together if you are correct. The easiest way to do this is plotting a graph. It will help, but actually it is unnecessary to be accurate. Let's plot A first, -4, 2, and the midpoint, which is -1, -2. Just call it M. And the question is, where is B? As you can see, draw a straight line, then B must be somewhere down here. What do we know is that A -4, 2 and M -1, -2. How could we find B? So from -4 to -1 is move 3 space. Then you move another 3 from -1, you will get X for B, which is 2. And from 2 down to -2 is move 4 down. So do the same. From -2 down 4 more, and we will get -6. Finally, we have got the answer. B must have the coordinate 2, -6.
Now, hope you understand well how to find or calculate the midpoint. In addition, let's dig deeper on the midpoint lesson, which is about midpoints and diagonals of quadrilaterals. What is it? A quadrilateral is a closed shape that has 4 sides in 2-dimensional. For instance, parallelogram is a flat shape with opposite sides parallel and equal in length. A rectangle is a 4-sided flat shape where every angle is right angle. A rhombus is a flat shape with 4 equal straight sides. Lastly, a square, and I guess everyone knows this. It is a flat shape with 4 equal sides and every angle is 90 degrees.
Now, I will give you an example. 3 of the vertical is a parallelogram A, B, C, D. RA 93, B -2, 1, and C 8, 6. Write down the coordinate of midpoint of AC and find the coordinate of the fourth vertex D. First step, you should plot this down in order that you could see the image clearly. As you can see, D must be somewhere up here, so that all points can connect to be a parallelogram. Then you will see here A and C is a diagonal, so is B and D. Calculate the midpoint of A and C because you already know the number of both. Now we plug in the coordinate of A and C in the formula, and now we get the midpoint of AC is 8.5 and 4.5. According to the fact mentioned a minute ago, the diagonal of parallelogram is cut each other on their midpoint. Let's say the coordinate of D is X and Y, then we plug in B and D in the midpoint formula. Then you will get this, and what should we do now? Certainly, midpoint of A and C and midpoint of B and D is equal, so you just equate them. I will work on X first, then Y. Finally, you will get the right answer for D, which is 19 and 8. For all the lessons that we have learned today, here is the summary. The most important part is the formula. We know the midpoint formula, which is x1 added by x2 and divided by 2, and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Moreover, we also use midpoint in quadrilateral. So especially in the parallelogram, which we know that the midpoint of the triangle must be the same. So we can equate them by using the two midpoints of the triangle. Lastly, we hope that our lesson will be useful for your study. Keep practicing on your math, and good luck for your exam.